Hey guys, Brett Jones from Relationship Warriors here. Thanks for joining me. I want to talk to you today about the dance. So what the hell is a dance? Well, in every relationship, you're going to go through a dynamic that we in Relationship Warriors call the dance. What's the dance? Well, basically the dance is something like this. She is going to pull away from him. Why? Because she feels that she needs variety. What the hell's variety? So if a woman is constantly connected to her man, she's going to feel eventually it becomes the same. Not boring, but just the same. So she needs a constant variety in that, and that's the dance. You know, if you watch The Greatest Showman as an example, and you look at the scene where you've got two of the actors going around in the main arena, and you've got Zendaya playing this part where she's pulling away and then she's coming back again. And it's a perfect example of what I'm talking about of the dance. See, men want one thing in a relationship. They want peace. Peace. It would be perfect if life was just like that. Because all men, or the masculine state, is wired for that peace. However, the feminine state likes the dance, and it likes the dance of being pursued, it likes the dance of moving away, and it likes the dance of coming back together again. So I often joke in our events when I say to women, you know, it'd be really boring, girls, if there were no arguments, right? Because women don't view those discussions as arguments. What they view them as is a way of interacting, a way of communicating the state of the kingdom. You know, what's going on inside the relationship? What's going on in the treasury? What's going on in the bedroom? What's going on with the kids? What's going on with the communication? What's going on in every territory with the health? You're eating a bit too much at the moment. You know, those sorts of comments can very easily be taken by men as criticism. And ladies, you can give those comments coming from the masculine rather than the feminine. And if you do that, you're only going to get resistance. You're only going to get him going, she's attacking me, I'm going to shut down or back off and move away. What we have to see here is a realization of the differences between us in this area of communication. And the differences are, she wants that dance. He wants just peace. That ain't going to work. Because in life, as in relationships or anything else, there is a yin and a yang, right? Where, you know, we have light and we have dark. And it's exactly the same inside your relationship. So what he has to come to is, he needs to realize, yes, you can have your peace, but only after you've had that dance with her of coming towards, right, and moving away. And we call that a discussion. That's what women call it. What a guy calls it is an argument. We're going to have a disagreement over something. No, what she wants is, she wants that initial disagreement, and then what she's looking for is, she's looking for agreement. And depending on how we handle this, it will either turn into a raging argument, or it will turn into us being on the same path together. So what's a path? Well, a path is sitting down with each other and working out in a relationship, what is our dream? Where are we going together? The dream. And gentlemen, it is up to us to create that dream. What are we dreaming in the area of the treasury? How much money do we want to gain in that area? And what are we going to do with that money? Are we going to travel? Give our kids experiences? Give them an education? You need to be the one that is creating that dream, and she will jump on board. Certainly she's going to have input into that dream. Don't misunderstand me here. But she needs us to lead that picture of what that dream is going to be so she can jump on board. And within that, we now start to get away from this dynamic of this argument that can occur in here when he is trying to maintain peace in the relationship. Gentlemen, the way you maintain peace is you allow her to do this. You allow her to have the discussion over what's going on. This is critical. This is how, when we learn to get in the right state, being the masculine state and the feminine state to communicate, that we can turn arguments into conversations in 5 minutes. As I often say, it's not like Marie and I don't argue. We argue lots. However, it's how quickly we can go through that cycle to head in the same direction so that 2 becomes more powerful than 1. Take that on board. Like all our podcasts, this is given to you free. Make sure you spread this message, give this video, give this podcast to anyone you know who's arguing a lot. Even if on the surface they don't look like they're arguing. Because trust me, behind closed doors, they're either shutting down and pretending it's all okay, or they're having raging arguments. Thanks for being here. Stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do down below.